Welcome back for some more Super Mega Baseball 4. Today we have game number 45 out of 48 games. Neon are at home taking on the Ancients. Ancients are 24-20. Currently, well, the Neon are 28-16. Barely hanging on to first place. They only got a half game lead over the Spider Bears since they lost the last 2 games. But the Ancients are right there as well. They're 4 games back with 4 games left, so they're still in it. But the Ancients need to win the last 4 games they have. The Neon need to lose the last 4 if the Ancients want to have any chance at all of winning the division title. So a win today will knock them out of that, but they'll still be in the wild card race. But here we go. A little bit of decent history between these two teams. Currently, they've played 4 games. Not the Ancients, but the Neon have won 3 of the 4 games, 3-1. And they've outscored them 18-7, so they really haven't had too much of a problem with them. But it has been a while. The last time these two teams met was Game 3 of this season, so it's been over 42 games now or so. So it's going to be a while. Well, it has been a while. But the Ancients are going to try to win this one. They're going to send Isla Longpants to the mound. She's got a 2-3 record, 3.95 ERA, while Love Drummond's going to be on the mound for the Neon, 5-2 with a 1.79 ERA. And the Neon really need to get something going. They've only scored 1 run in the last 3 games. And they picked a bad time for their offense to really slack off. So they're going to try to reverse their fortunes here and get back on the winning side and hold off the Spider Bears these last few games. But first we're going to get the lineup set to get everybody back in here. That is everybody. Yeah, all the starters are in. Just had a Barajas missing. And Bird's the only one that's been having a decent game. Everybody else has been pretty much no-shows at the plate, but Bird's been keeping going. She's been the bright spot. So see if she can continue it. As you look at the Ancients, they got a lot of stuff going on. They got some super high morale for the cleanup hitter Fox up in right field. And Bradshaw is super juiced at short. They got some negative morale out in left and center. Some chemistry bonuses for 2 other players. The pitcher's got some high morale. So it could be a tough one. We don't know. If the offense don't show up, it will be a tough one. This is a night game at home. They exchange lineup cards. How do you do? Since they haven't seen each other for a while. Neon take the fields. Ancients get ready to lead off. Corbin Decker is going to be leading off, followed by Villa Cervantes, and Keith Dealer is going to be batting third. Here's Corbin Decker, the first baseman. Got a 239 average, 4 homers, 17 RBIs. As Drummond looks in for her first pitch. And there it goes, and it's fouled away. That's strike 1. Curveball misses low. Slow tapper out to first. Barajas will pick it up, step on the bag. That's out number 1. That'll bring up the second baseman, Villa Cervantes. 266 average. He's driven in 14 with 3 homers. And slider just misses inside. Line shot over diving hogwash into left field, all the way to the wall. Shipwreck gets it back in, but that's going to be a double. So 1 out, run on second, and here's Keith Dealer, the left fielder. He's got a 257 average, 12 home runs, 26 RBIs. As the Ancients are threatening here in the top of the first. First pitch in there for a strike. Out in front, fouled it off. High changeup, held up on it. That's a ball. High fastball, got him swinging. Strike 3. That's 2 away. That'll bring up the right fielder, Enrique Fox. 291 average with 5 homers, 9 RBIs. He's on fire though, so be careful. And he hammers the first pitch out the left. This is going to drop. Shipwreck can get a hold of it. But the runner's still going to cross the plate. But Shipwreck held the runner to first base. That's an RBI single. And they just take a 1-0 lead. Here's Dana Ward. Center fielder. Got a 249 average with 7 homers and 29 ribbies. And she fouls first pitch off. And grounds this one out to short. Riccio tosses second. That's the force out. That'll end the inning. But the Ancients score first. They lead 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the first inning. Barajas will be leading off, followed by Sloan and Bird for the Neon. As Barajas steps in, coming back from his off game. Batting 342, 6 homers, 13 RBIs. He really hasn't done much lately. soon as I say that, he fires this one in deep left center and just off the wall. Center fielder is able to get it. That's going to hold Barajas for a double. And the Neon getting started early. They're threatening to tie the game up here. Running in scoring position. Second base with nobody out. Brings up Chris Sloan, batting .290. He's got 6 homers and 21 RBIs. And he hits this one into right center, but I don't think it's going to be deep enough. It's caught. Barajas tags, but he holds up, comes back. So one away. Brings up Kaylani Bird, right fielder. Got 389 average with 11 homers, 32 RBIs. Well, the rest of the team's been slacking off. She's been keeping it going. See if she can keep it. This one's inside for a ball. I don't think this is going to be deep enough either, but it might. Deep to left center. Caught for out number 2. Barajas tags. He will not make it. So again, he has to hold at second base, but now there's 2 outs. For the second baseman Avenue, who's batting .366 with 9 homers, 24 ribbies. See if she can get the hit to drive in Barajas, tie this game up. And she lines this one just past the foul line. Line shot to third base. Third baseman has it. Caught for the out. That'll end the inning. So leadoff double. And they'd leave him stranded at second. They could never advance him. We go to top of the second. Still a 1-0 game. Here's Ken Bradshaw, shortstop. Only batting .059. No homers or RBIs. But of course, he's not batting anything, so he gets a hit right up the middle, where the AI loves to get hits. That's a leadoff single. Brings up Noodle Burton, the catcher. .230 average with 2 homers, 15 RBIs. First pitch in there for a strike. Slider fouled off to right side into the stands. Reached for that one, fouled it off. Curved outside, ball 1. That one misses high, ball 2. Misses high again, full count. And that one misses low, that's going to be a walk. So got ahead of the batter 0-2. Batter forced the pitcher to throw a bunch of pitches and got on base. So we got runners on first and second. Nobody out. And Agents are threatening once again. This one's fouled away. There's strike 2. Curve fouled off. Again fouled away. Taken outside for a ball. Hit on the ground first. Barajas has it, but the only play he has is the first base, and he'll step on the bag for out number 1. Runners advanced. So that was 1 out. Runner on second and third. Brings up the pitcher. Long Pants batting .143. No RBIs. No homers either. Takes a strike down low. Change up misses. Slider misses inside. Swung at and missed, strike 2. Swung at and missed again, strike 3. Pitcher's retired. That was 2 outs, but there's still 2 runners in scoring position. As it's back to the top of their order. Here's Decker. He's 0 for 1. First pitch is in there. Strike 1. Strike 2. Taken low. Slow tapper back to Drummond at the mound. She'll throw to first, and that's out number 3. And Drummond escapes with no damage being done. We go to the bottom of the second. Neon are still trailing by 1. As the catcher Ian Phillips steps in. Got a .370 average with 5 homers, 19 ribbies. First pitch swinging, fouls it off to the right-hand side. And fouls this one to the left-hand side. Back to the right. Foul. That's high. Ball 1. Ball 2 up high. 2-2 pitch. Hit into left. This is going to hang a little too long. That's, left fielder has it for out number 1. Brings up Kaylee Shipwreck. Left fielder batting .236. She's got 5 homers, 16 ribbies. Slow tapper to the left-hand side. Third baseman has it over to first. That's out number 2. That'll bring up the shortstop, Ricky Ricci, at 294. He's got 7 homers, 22 ribbies. He'll take a strike inside. Fouls it back, so it's 0-2. Inside and low, ball 1. Slow tapper again. Back out to first base. That one's caught. Out number 3. So Neon come up empty. They go up top of the third. They still trail by 1. It looks like the offensive issues for the Neon are continuing in this game as well. As Cervantes steps in, he's 1 for 1. He doubled his first time up. And he hits this one on the ground, past the diving avenue into right. That's going to be a leadoff single. That'll bring up Keith Dealer. He's 0 for 1. Batting with a runner on first. Nobody out. Got him chasing that one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Slider just hit foul. Swing and a miss. Inside fastball got him. Strike 3. As Enrique Fox steps back in. He's singled and driven in the only run of the game so far. Taps it up on the infield. Hogwash and Ricci both converge, but Ricci will take charge. That's caught for out number 2. Brings up Ward, who's 0 for 1. First pitch misses low. Change up, hit on the ground. Ricci lays out to get it. Throw to first. Just in time, out number 3. Ancients get a hit, leave them stranded. We go to the bottom of the third. Still a 1-0 game. Ancients out in front. And here's Snack Hogwash. Third baseman's batting 293. He's got 6 homers, 14 ribbies. This is first time through the orders. Nobody's figured out this pitcher yet. This is a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. Late on that one as well. Out in front of that one. Just fooled him on every pitch. Strike 3. Brings up Love Drummond. Pitcher's batting 167. Hasn't done anything else. She takes a strike to start it. Liner to short. Caught for the out. That's out number 2. There we go back to top of the order. Here's Barajas. He doubled his first time. And he lines us from the short. And that's caught for out number 3. So quick 1, 2, 3 innings, and Neon come up empty once more. Top of the 4th coming up, still 1-0. Ancients lead. Brings up Kid Bradshaw. He singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. He'll take a fastball, strike 1. Breaking ball, it's fouled away. Line shot to short. Backhand catch for Ricci. That's out number 1. That'll bring up Burton, who's walked his first time up. See, no official at bat as of right now. As he fouls first pitch off to the left into the seats. Line shot past the diving Ricci out in short. That's going to be a single. They've gotten hits in every inning so far. Parmigiano is going to step back in. She's 0 for 1. Runner on first, 1 out. And she'll take a ball low. Check swing, that's in there, strike. Fastball swung over it, strike 2. And that misses down low, ball 2. Fastball misses high and in, full count. Popped up, right hand side, foul territory. Phillips can't get to it. We'll do it again. Hard shot right up the middle. That's going to be another single. That's going to put runners on first and second with 1 out. As Long Pants steps in, 0 for 1. Runner on scoring position. Looking to bunt. Pulled it back in there for a ball. And attempted to bunt again. Also a ball. Fastball. That's bunted. The only play is going to be the first. Long Pants is retired, but that advances the runners to second and third. As Decker steps back in the box, 0 for 2. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch misses. Lined up the middle and through. This is going to drive in at least 1. Sloan fires home. Will it get there in time? It will not. That's going to drive in 2 runs. So Decker safe at first with a 2 RBI single. That increases the Ancient lead 3-0 here in the top of the 4th. As Cervantes steps back in. Fouled away. Another line shot right up the middle. That's going to be another hit. So once again, runners on first and second with 2 outs. There's Keith Dealer, 0 for 2. So far, they're all homing in on Drummond here. There's a strike. Curve down in the dirt. Nice stop by Phillips. That's a check swing, but that changeup's in there for a strike. And got him with a fastball again inside. Strike 3. But the Ancients scored twice. They increased their lead 3-0. Now out hitting the Neon 8-1. And Neon really need to get their offense figured out. Here's Sloan. He's 0 for 1. And Neon are in danger of getting shut out for the 3rd time in 4 games. That one's inside for a ball, then outside for strike 1. Swing and a miss. This late on the fastball. Liner to the left, just outside the line. Swing out in front of that one, fouled it to the left. That's ball 2 low. Grounder to third. That'll be an easy play. Parmigiano throws to first. That's out number 1. As Bird steps back in, she's 0 for 1. As nobody's figuring out this pitcher so far. She'll take ball 1 outside. Another line shot to third. Parmigiano will throw to first again. Out number 2. As Avenue steps in, 0 for 1. Only 1 pitch has really been hit good so far. And this was grounded to short. That'll be another out. That's not 3. 1, 2, 3. Now go down in order. We go to the top of the 5th. 3-0. Ancients lead. Here's Fox. He's 1 for 2. He drove in the first run of the game. First pitch is in there. Strike 1. Fouls this one off, so it's 0-2. Change up, fouled away. Fastball swung and missed. Strike 3. That's 1 away. Ward steps in, 0 for 2. Slow tapper back to Drummond. She gets a glove on it, but can't haul it in. Ricci gets it, but it's too late. That's going to be an infield single. Possibly. They could give her an error to the pitcher for that. Here's Bradshaw, 1 for 2. Runner on first, 1 out. First pitch in there for a strike. Slow tapper to third base. This is going to stay fair. Throw over to first, not in time. The ball was just hit too lightly. That's an infield single. So again, runners on first and second. 1 out. Here's Burton. 1 for 1. And Ancients threatened once more. This one's hit through the hole on the right side. Bird fires home. That's going to load up the bases now for Parmigiano, who's 1 for 2. And Neon are in danger of losing this one right here. This game can get out of hand real quick. There's a strike inside. Change up, hit on the ground. Ricci has it. Over to second, out number 1. Throw to first. Not in time. Parmigiano beats it. That's going to drive in another run. This long pass steps in, 0 for 1. Ancients increase their lead. Still batting with 2 outs, 2 runners on. There's a ball inside. Grounded to first. Barajas will step on the bag. That's out number 3. That ends the inning, but the Ancients score once more. They lead 4-0. There's just some unfortunate hits on that one. So bottom of the 5th. Here's Phillips. He's 0 for 1. And Neon still looking for their second hit of the game. See, there's a ball inside. Strike on the outside. Fouls it away, so it's 1-2. Hit into deep left, but this is going to hang way too long, and this is going to be caught for out number 1. So up steps Shipwreck. She's 0 for 1. First pitch popped up right side. Second baseman will have a play. And that's caught for out number 2. As Ricky Ricci steps in, 0 for 1. Swung out in front of that one. Fouled it away. Hit into right field. This is going to be caught. Another routine play. That's out number 3. Neon go down to order once more, as they still struggle to find their hitting streak here. Top of the 6th. Ancients still lead 4-0. Now out hitting the Neon 11 to 1. Here's Decker. He's 1 for 3. He drove in 2 runs with that last time up. First pitch foul to the left. Breaking ball in there. Strike 2. Chased the curve way down on the dirt. Strung in a miss. Strike 3. Here's Cervantes. 3 for 3 today. First pitch just misses. Fouls this one back. Way out in front of the changeup. Strike 2. Fastball swung and missed. Strike 3. So 2 down. Brings up Keith Dealer, who's 0 for 3, and he's not too happy about it. First pitch, looking for it, but it's too low. Ball 1. Curveball fouled off. Changeup caught the outside corner. So it's 1 and 2. And this one's hit up the middle for yet another hit. They've gotten hit in every inning so far. So 2 outs, run on first. Brings up Fox, who's 1 for 3. He's driven in 1 run. First pitch just misses low. There's breaking ball fouled away. Changeup, check swing in there. Strike. Fastball misses high. Fouled away to the right-hand side. And Drummond is getting really exhausted out here. She's at pitch 92 already. Hit foul once more. We're going to do it again. Changeup misses low. That's a full count. Runner takes off. Pitch lined out to short. Over the head of Ricci. That's going to be another base hit. That's going to put runners on first and second with 2 outs for Dana Ward, who's 1 for 3. And Drummond, we're going to go ahead and get rid of her. Her day is done. Unfortunately, she just didn't have it today. So Alejandro Dantas is going to come in and pitch now. He's got a 2.88 ERA. See if he can stop the bleeding before it starts again. This one's fouled away. Swung at and missed. Strike 2. Taken inside. Check swing. Misses. That one misses. Ball 2. Swung at and missed. Strike 3. That'll end the inning. So Dantas comes in and stops him. But the Angels still leads. We go bottom of the 6th. 4-0 score. 13 hits to 1. And the Neon are just struggling. Here's Snack Hogwash. He's 0 for 1. See if he can get the ball rolling. He takes a ball low. Strike 1. Up high. Line shot through the hole. No. Third baseman lays out to get it. Throw to first. Not in time. Hogwash with an infield single. That's their second hit of the game. Brings up Dantas, looking for his first hit. And Hogwash is going to be thrown out. Trying to steal. Nice pick off. As everything continues to go wrong for the Neon. This one's fouled away. Up high and inside. Ball 1. Swung at way late on the fastball. And late again on the fastball. Strike 3. Brings up Barajas, who's 1 for 2. He's got the hardest hit ball for the Neon today. As he's out in front of this one. He got enough of it, though. But it's foul. Out in front of that one, too, and fouled it off. Way late on that one, but got a piece. That's outside for a ball. Late on the fastball. Swing at and miss. Strike 3. And Neon go down again. Top of the 7th coming up. They still trail by 4. Here's Bradshaw. He's 2 for 3. As Dantas continues to pitch. First pitch in there. Strike 1. Strike 2 in the outside corner. Just misses on the outside. Ball 1. Fastball swung at and missed. Strike 3. So 1 away. Brings up Noodles Burton, who's 2 for 2. And he's walked as well. First pitch swinging. Hit up the middle and through. That's going to be another single. So that's everybody's favorite spot to hit. It's right there. If I could just place a player there, that'd be great. There's Parmigiano, 1 for 3. Driven in 1 of their 4 runs. First pitch misses. That's way low. Ball 2. Fastball fouled away. Check swing. That one's in there. Strike 2. Just misses low. Full count. Taken for ball 4 as the fastball misses high and in. That's going to put bases runners on first and second. For the pitcher, Long Pants, who's 0 for 2. Batting with 1 out. Fastball fouled away. Changeup fouled off. Swung at and missed. Strike 3. So 2 away. Still got runners on first and second. Here's Decker. He's driven in 2 runs. First pitch in there for a strike. Fastball hit on the left side. It's going to drop. Shipwreck gets in. That's going to hold the runners of all their bases, and that's going to load them up. For Cervantes, who is 3 for 4, they could put the game away here with a hit. But hits it on the ground to second. Avenue picks it up, throws to first. That's out number 3. That'll end the inning. So the Ancients come up empty, leave the bases loaded, but they still lead by 4 as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's Sloan. He's 0 for 2. And Neon are really running out of time here. First pitch in there for a strike. Hit up the middle and through. This is going to drop for a single. Sloan's going to be on base with this leadoff single. So see if that'll kickstart the bats. Here's Bird, 0 for 2. Nobody out, runner on first base. And she fouls the first pitch off. Check swing, but that's in there for a strike. Shatters his bat as it's popped up on the infield. Shortstop will have a play, and that's caught for out number 1. So that'll bring up Avenue, who's 0 for 2. Swung at the first pitch and missed. Strike 1. Fouls it off. 0-2. Fouled away again. Sloan takes off. This was fouled off. Fouled away again. She's protecting the plate. Hit right back to the pitcher and caught for the out. Sloan just does get back in time. That was just unfortunate. Pitcher's just able to react quick enough. That'll bring up Phillips, 0 for 2. Now with 2 outs, runner on first. First pitch fouled away. Late on the fastball. They've had issues with that all game. Hit on the ground. First baseman lays out to get it. Steps on the bag. That's out number 3. And that'll end it for the Neon. They get the leadoff runner on base, but can't do anything with them. Top of the 8th coming up. They still trail by 4. Here's Keith Dealer, 1 for 4. He's been the main strikeout target today. That was in there for a strike. Strike 2 on the inside corner. Fastball swung at and missed. He's got him with fastballs all day long. Strike 3, and it brings up Fox, who's 2 for 4. First pitch misses. Fastball's on the inside, strike one. Change up, hit up the middle and through, another single. Through the single alley up there. So runner on first, and again, they've had runners on base every inning. Brings up Ward, who's 1 for 4. First pitch swung at and missed. Change up, check swing, but that's in there, strike 2. And this one's hit on the ground to short. Ricci will throw to second, out number 1. Avenue to first, in time, double play. That'll end the inning. Ancients get a hit, leave them stranded. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Neon need to get something going. They're down by 4. Here's Shipwreck. She's 0 for 2. And Decker's getting yanked. First baseman's getting swapped out for Zap Blue. Way better defender. And this one's hit on the ground to short. Bradshaw will throw to first, and Shipwreck's retired for out number 1. Brings up Ricky Ricci, 0 for 2. Takes a strike inside. Hit up the middle. This will drop for a single. So Ricci's on base with 1 out. There's Hogwash. He's 1 for 2. But his morale's going down. Up high, but that's in there for a strike. Line shot, foul to the right. So it's 0-2. Fouls it off. Another one fouled away. Hit into center. This is going to drop. It will not. It's going to hang up a little too long. Center fielder will make the catch. That's out number 2. Ricci has to hold it first. That brings up Dantas, but he's getting tanked out for a pinch hitter. So bring Overly in. So Overly steps in, batting .243. He's got 1 homer and 3 RBIs as he takes a strike. Ball on the inside. Line shot to center. This is going to be caught. And again, the owner retired. A solid contact, but not far enough from the center fielder. As we go to the top of the 9th now, still 4-0 game. Ancients lead, 16 hits to 4. As Bradshaw steps in, he's 2 for 4. And Dunk Lawson's on the mound now with .91 ERA. There's a strike on the outside corner. And another one on the outside. In there, strike 2. Fouls it off to the left-hand side. And again fouled off to the left. Swung at and missed. Breaking ball got him. Strike 3. So 1 away brings up Burton, who's 3 for 3. Been on base every time up. Curve misses outside. Fastball in there for a strike. Check swing. Curve caught the corner. Shatters his bat, but this is hit foul. Check swing. Almost chased that high fastball, but held up. Curve got up, though. Strike 3 on the outside corner. So 2 away. Brings up Parmigiano, who's 1 for 3. She walked her last time. Swings at the first pitch and can't get it. Strike 1. Hits this one, just foul. Another one fouled away. Fastball, again, hit up the middle and through. That's going to be a single. So 2 outs, runner on first for the pitcher Long Pants. See if they keep her in for. I wouldn't see why they would take her out. Yep, they're going to leave her in there for the shutout. She's 0 for 3 at the plate. She swings and misses this one. Fouls that one away. High fastball, held up. Hit on the ground to third. Hogwash will throw to first. That's out number 3. That'll end the inning. Ancients come up empty, but they lead by 4. Let's go with the final frame. Bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Neon. They trail by 4. They really need to get something going here. Here's Barajas. He's 1 for 3. Starter is still in there. And There's a strike on the outside corner. Slow tapper to right side. First baseman will throw the pitcher covering. That's out number 1. There's Sloan, 1 for 3. Again, a slow tapper to third. Throw to first. That's out number 2. So down to the last chance. There's Bird, 0 for 3. And Neon are in danger of getting shut out for the 3rd time in 4 games. Only scored once in these last 4. This one's fouled off. And fouled off down to the last strike. And it's taken for strike 3. That'll end it. Bird strikes out. Neon lose again. As the offense again fails to show up for this game. Only picking up 4 hits. As the Neon picked a really bad time to go in this slump. Gave up 17 hits. Ancient's top batter is going to be... Who are they going to give this to? I got a couple candidates. Probably Burton, 3 for 4. They got a couple batters with 3. Could give it to Decker since he drove in 2, but Top batter for the Neon. Oh, we don't really have anybody here. Be Richie or Hogwash. The only ones that got 1 hit and 3 at bats. Nobody deserves it over there. Long Pants picks up the win, went all 9 innings, gave it 4 hits, struck out 4, picked up their 3rd win. They're 3-3 on the year. Well, Drummond picks up the loss, went 5 2/3, gave up 13 hits. I think that's the most she's given up all season. Gave up 4 runs as well, walked 1, struck out 7. That's her 3rd loss. She's now 5-3. Top 3 players, Long Pants gets number 1, 9 innings, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts. Parmigiano gets number 2, 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Burton gets your number 3 star, 3 for 4 with a run scored. And bad luck for the Neon once more, as they could lose first place here, depending if the Spider Bears play or not. But again, they've led the whole season. Every team they've led. As far as run scored goes, they've led the whole league. But not lately. Just cannot score at all. You're taking the last bottle of heartburn medicine. Who are you going to make restock it? Barajas or Phillips? Negative loyalty for everybody. Phillips is a decent catcher. Barajas, I feel like we can get a better first baseman, but this is a tough one. I mean, the way they're playing right now, I don't really care who has the loyalty. But I think Phillips has had a better season. Alright, let me look. Let's see, Phillips, your career. You are a career 311 hitter. 9 homers, 34 ribbies. And Barajas, you are a career 319 hitter. 10 homers, 25 RBI. So you're both pretty much even. Struck out 30 times. 1 error. Struck out 23 times, walked 11. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. I'll probably give it to Phillips, though. Yeah. Sorry, Phillips. Alright, we got 12 games. So the Spider Bears playing? They are not playing. But right now, with that loss, the Neon and the Spider Bears are tied for first place. Ancients are 3 games back. So let's get to these 12 games, see what happens. First game up, Water Bullets and Serpents. Serpents are just taking it to them. So win this one 7-2. Bolters and the Freedom. Bolters score a bunch early and they just pile it on. 12-3 victory on there. Favorites back at home, on the road against the Spots in their new stadium. Can the Spots win here? They do, 8-4. Philosophers against the Razzles. Philosophers are going to have no problem here by the looks of it. 6-2 victory there. Bottlenoses and Outlaws, a close one, sorta. Outlaws won that one 5-2. Tundras and Riddles, and 5-3 victory for the Tundras. Lucky Breaks and Super Sneaks, and it looks like Lucky Breaks are going to walk away with this one, 6-2 victory. Champs against the Energetics. Energetics are in the playoff chase somewhat, but they win that one, I think it was. I was looking elsewhere. Gobblers and Advocates. Advocates lose that one. Guardians against the Craniums. Craniums are taking it to the defending champs, and they lose that one. Bars and the Grays. Grays are walking away with this. 11-3 victory over the Bards. Underworld and Elephants. Looks like the Underworld's going to make easy work of this one. And Well, not quite as easy. 11-8 final there. So, conference final. Standings. Bush League Conference. Waterbullets lead. They got a half-game lead over the Energetics and the Outlaws. Bottlenose is 5 games back. They're out of it. Champs 5.5 back. They're out of it. Navy Panby Division. The Guardians currently lead. They got a 2-game lead over the Craniums. 2.5 over the Boulders. So those two teams are still in it. Favorites are out of it now. They're 4.5 out. Spots are 10 games back. Dynamic Division. The Philosophers still lead. Got a 3-game lead over the Tundras. Are they still in it? Let's see. That's 45 games for the Philosophers. So yeah, the Tundras are still in it. Philosophers need to lose all 3, and Tundras need to win all 3 for them to win that division. Razzles 5.5 out. They're out. Riddles are 6.5 out. Machos are 13 back. Bleacher Bum Conference. The Grays 27-19. They're 4-game lead over the Bards, and they have secured their division. Yeah, the Bards got 2 games left. Yeah, Grays have clinched their division already. Bandits 5.5 out. Serpents 5.5. Gobblers 8 back. Advocates 9 back. Ambitious Division. Lucky Breaks got a 2.5 game lead over the War Wagons, and War Wagons are still in it. Barely. Fantastics 5.5 out. They're out of it. Silver Snakes 7 back. Freedom 7 back. And the Persnickety Division. Neon 28-17 record. Same as the Spider Bears. These two teams are tied for first, and Neon have been in first all season. But they hit a really bad stretch here lately, and they have lost first place for it. Well, actually, they're tied. They haven't lost it completely yet. Ancients, with that win, move up within 3, so they're still in for the division as well. Underworld 6.5 out. Elephants 9.5 out. And looking at the wild card, Tundra is currently leader for the Bush League Conference, 25-20. Got a half-game lead over the Energetics, the Outlaws, and the Craniums. Bolters are still in, 1 game out. Razzles are still in, 2.5 out. Favorites, they're still in it, 3 games back. But the Riddles and everybody below that are out of it. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams going for the wild card still over there. So it's anybody's game. Bleacher Bum Conference. Spider Bears lead it. They got a 3-game lead over the Ancients, and that's the only team that can catch them. So it's only 2 teams going for the wild card in the Bleacher Bums, and they're both in our division, both going for the first place along with the Neon. So anything can happen here. One of those 3 teams is not going to make it, but who's going to be, we don't know. All right, summary. Waves and Neon are playing. If they don't get something going soon, they're going to be out of the playoffs completely. All right, so let's see. Swindle Kirby was kicked off by the Elephants and placed by Royal Roy. So they swapped out a shortstop. Kicked out a B, picked up a B-. So they lost some batting, but picked up better fielding. And freed up $3 million in salary. Philosopher's side, Remington Cooper and Mutton Ineptitude was dropped. So that is a catcher they replaced. Dropped a C+, picked up a B. That's a better catcher, better hitter, not quite as good as fielding though. Spider Bears kicked off Charlie Hurst. Sutton Thornton was picked up. Sutton Thornton's one of the catchers we were looking at. Oh my god, that's going to hurt. Oof. That is a really good catcher they picked up there. Man, that's one of the ones we wanted. Spider Bears are already a tough team this year. That could help them win the division right there. Just that one move alone. But we'll see. Bream Romero was signed by the Philosophers. Trout Tang was dropped, so they picked up a player we were looking at, starter. Dropped the C+, picked up an A+. That's a really good starter they picked up. But they're not in our division, but they are in first place in their division, though. So that's going to help them secure it. Guardians signed Sweet Bull, so everybody's signing the players that we want. This is going to hurt too. So the defending champions just really beefed up their starting rotation with that one as they try to defend. Emily Davenport was dropped. Man, 2 good pickups have been signed. Actually, 3 good signings right there. Back to back to back. Bucket Cherry was signed by the Guardians as well. They kicked out Marker Can. That's another good pickup. Kicked out a B-, picked up an A-. So Guardians are going all out now trying to defend. They pick up another really good starter. Spider Bears signed Bruden Gordon. Kicked out Nugget Cannon, so kicked out a C+ second baseman, picked up a B third baseman. So Spider Bears are really beefing up their lineup as well. Ricky Salmon was signed by the Philosophers. And Lance Polbeam was dropped. So that's the third baseman they changed out of. Dropped a C, picked up a B. Tyson Gates lowered their salary. Spider Bears again made a change. Elijah Evans. Oof, another really good pickup. Oh my god. Elijah Browning was dropped. Man. Dropped the D, picked up an A+. So these Spider Bears are mean business right now. $22 million they're spending on that one signing right there. Jesus. Yeah, I think the Spider Bears are going to be a force to reckon with in these playoffs here. But those 2 or 3 signings they did. How many did they sign here? 1. That one's not so bad. 2 true really good signings they picked up, and Spider Bears been another change. Sean Thornton was picked up, and Bud Wade was dropped. So they picked up another catcher. They picked up both good catchers. Yeah. So they got 2 ranked catchers now on that team. Yeah, they're $18 million for that signing. Man, I don't know where the Spider Bears get all this money, but jeez, they have really fortified the lineup going in these last few games as they look to secure the division for sure and win everything. Where they're looking at it now. How are they looking? That is a scary J team. Spider Bears, how are they looking? Yeah, that's some scary stuff. Center fielder, catcher, right fielder, starter, center fielder, another catcher. Lot of good players here. I'd like to know what their salary is, though. The overall payroll, I'd like to see, but there's no way to look at that. But man, they're a scary team now, just for those signings they just did. All right, next, so they could clinch it all here. But first, we've got a few games left. Game 46 coming up. Neon taking on the Ancients once more as we go to the last 3 games of the season. Neon need a win as the Ancients look to hang in here for the division race. But a loss here, and Neon are only going to be 2 games out. Yeah, the Ancients are going to be 2 games back. It's going to be close. Neon need a win, but only scoring 1 run in the last 4 games. Oof. If that trend continues, they're not making the playoffs. With all the money they've spent in the offseason, get to this point, they have just collapsed here completely the last few games. But they're going to try to turn it around for the next one up. Ancients going to have Reese Wildley on the mound, 5-2 record with a 2.44 ERA. And Owen Lozano is going to be on the mound for the Neon, 5-4, 2.66 ERA. Let's see if the Neon can bounce back. They're hurting right now, in desperate need of a win. See if they can pick it up. See you back here, game 46. See ya.